So, as the month of Samhain, because November in Irish is Samhain, and as the month of Samhain approaches, and everyone begins to celebrate Halloween, which is kind of the re imported original traditions of Ireland and Scotland, exported with emigrants to the US, kind of got repackaged with the whole trick or treat thing. And so I suppose for the vast majority of people, it's all about Halloween, which happens on October 31st, the eve of All Hallows. But for our ancestors and the places they built in alignment with the different marker spots along the year, Samhain would fall later in November. So I suppose in line with Bealtaine and Lunasa, also both carrying the same name as the festivals, it's a season. It's really a whole month. But my family celebration and our family fire here will be on the 7th, on the cross quarter day of Samhain. And that is a time of honouring our loved ones who are passed on before us, honouring the ancestors, the deep ancestors and the more recent ones, and really preparing to move into the dark of the year. And as we move into the dark, we think of our ancestors. There's only so much you can kind of carry with you through the dark of the year. And that's why, a great feast would have been held. Anything extraneous, anything that could be let go of at that time would be let go of. And that's kind of what it's about for us. And in my kind of understanding of this festival, it is about really evaluating what have we gathered in over the harvest times, Lunasa. In Man 4 we have the autumn equinox, and then Dera 4 is the month of October, the end of the harvest. What have we gathered in, and what will sustain us through the dark of winter, this time of Cailleach, and for me, the Morrigan. I have huge devotion to the Morrigan, goddess of the dark, of battle, of death. So at this time when nature seems to be dying, and yet of course it isn't. If we look around our gardens or the hedges or parks, if you're living in a town or a city, you'll see lots of different kinds of mushrooms and fungi, and you'll see that life continues, insect life, but life begins in the dark. Human life begins in the dark of the womb, and plant life begins under the earth with seeds. So it's a time of preparation, germination. Think of the cauldrons, so your great cauldron of your being. What are the ingredients you will put into your cauldron now to create a brew that is sustaining, that is going to be nurturing and nourishing throughout the dark of winter? What are you preparing, either in a creative sense or in a material sense, that is going to be ready to kind of peep out its little green shoots when we come to the time of Imbolc, that's going to be ready for that peak of light to illuminate it at the time of Greenstal Van Gieru, the winter solstice. So as we're approaching that time, I have a little chant to share with you, so it'll give you plenty of time to practice, whether you begin your celebrations on October 31st and carry them through the whole month of Samhain, or whether, like me, you'll kind of focus on around the 7th as your peak celebration, but may continue your devotions right through the month. So this is a chant called Durchas Bio. It's mostly in English. Durchas Bio basically means live darkness or living darkness. So it's really simple, and then you can practice this and use it for your own celebrations. Into the dark of the year we go. I hear the ancestors call. I feel their energy in my bones. I I see the cailleach in the stones. Durgus, Durgus, Durgus bio. Durgus, Durgus, Durgus bio. Durgus, Durgus, Durgus bio. Into the dark of the year we go. I hear the ancestors call. I feel their energy in my bones. I see the cailleach in the stones. Durgus, Durgus, Durgus bio. Durgus, Durgus, Durgus bio. Durgus, Durgus, Durgus bio. Into the dark of the year we go. I hear the ancestors call. I feel their energy in my bones. I see the cailleach in the stones. Durgus, Durgus, Durgus bio. Durgus, Durgus, Durgus bio. Durgus, Durgus, Durgus bio. Gra agus banachtaí díobhse go léir a cóide. Love and blessings to you all, my friends. And feel free to use and share that chant if you like it. Slán go fóill.